Hi everyone, I'm Deko. In this video, I want to introduce to you a new project I have been working on called the Doll Feature Finder. There has been many a time where I've been trying to find a doll sculpt, but with no luck, because there are hundreds and hundreds of dolls out there that you have to sift through and find, and it's quite a hassle. There used to be a website called Doll Action that you could search for features on. It wasn't very complete, and it went down a long time ago, so I've decided to try and recreate it. Of course, this project will not be possible without the doll community's help as well. As I have said, there are hundreds and hundreds of dolls and doll sculpts, so this will be based on a community effort. It will rely on users to add dolls to the database, and when you add a doll to the database, it will show up immediately. You can also add doll companies to the database, and you can also request to update or correct a doll entry or a company entry. So without further ado, let's head on over to the website and show you how it works. Alright. If you head on over to the Doll Finder website, you'll be greeted with this first page that tells you what the Doll Finder is and what you can do with it. Now, most likely, an individual will be here in order to find a doll with certain features, so of course we want to go to Find a Doll. A table will load with a bunch of dolls and their doll cards loaded. In order to find a doll with a specific feature, you'll want to go to Filter, Add Filter, and of course click on Features from the drop-down menu. And then you can select an option from this menu and say you want a doll with a closed mouth and open eyes. And yes, you can select more than one doll, or more than one doll feature. Now, any doll with either the closed mouth or open eye tag will appear in the list. Now, as you can see, there are other tags in some of these, and one or the other may be missing the closed mouth or the open eye tag. You can further refine your search. If you just want closed mouth and open eye dolls, you can click on this instead of selecting has any of, select is exactly. And only dolls with only closed mouth and open eye filters will appear in the list. Now, another way to further refine your search is, let's say you want a SD only or MSD only sculpt. So we're going to go back to the filter, and then you can click on another add filter. And you can go down here to Doll Sculpt and click on size. And then of course you can click on any size you would like. So let's say we want an MSD size, so we'll click on MSD. And only closed mouth, open eye dolls that are MSD size will show up. You can also sort your results if you want to. You can sort by any field you want. Let's say you want to sort by doll company. All the doll companies will appear grouped together. You can either sort it by A to Z or Z to A. And it doesn't go by, this is doll companies now. It's not doll sculpts. So you would have to look at this one right here, not Balloon, for example. So with doll is the last letter of the doll sculpt section. So it will appear first if you hit Z to A. And of course, Conarium, which starts with a C, which is the beginning alphabet, will appear in the first in the A to Z sorting menu. And to clear the search, you can simply click on this field, click the X, and of course, click the X here. Another way you can search for a doll is clicking on this little magnifying glass icon and typing in, let's say, a doll sculpt you want to find. Let's say you want to find Dina from Fairyland. So just type in Dina, and all of the doll sculpts with Dina in them will be highlighted. Now you're going to have to scroll through and find the highlights, but that's just another way of searching. And you click the X to clear your search. Another way you can use this is, let's say you want to see all the doll bodies. So you can click on Filter, Add Filter, and click on Feature, and go down here where it says Body. Now all the doll bodies will be shown. Of course, you can also sort this by MSD, SD size, or whatever you want to do. I don't have any SDs added at the moment, but hopefully there will be more in the future. And that's how you search with the filters. After finding the dolls you would like through the feature search, or name or sculpt search, company search, whatever you want to do, you can click on the doll card to see more information about that doll. You'll see the name of the doll, which would be right here. This is the same. The doll company which it belongs to, the doll size, whatever features this particular doll has. You can come down here to the photo. You can click on the photo and see a larger version, or you can download it as well. As you get out of that, you just click the X, and then you can see what its availability is. Is it limited? Is it basic? Or is it discontinued, as in no longer available to buy? And then, of course, you can come down and see the variations this doll has. Like, this doll was released 4 times by Zoom, but with different variations. And these will only show up if a doll variation is already added to the database. And of course, you can add notes about the doll, such as the specific resin color that they were offered in, or other notes like this doll has been discontinued and is no longer on the website. And of course, you can add a company website or link to the exact doll listing. And then, of course, the update entry request. This is irrelevant. You don't need to worry about this because that's just a link to the other record. And that's all on how to use the doll finder to search for dolls anyway. The doll companies is the same way. It's set up in the exact same way, except it just lists the companies and some of the information on the companies. Like if you click on Fairylands here, the doll company will pop up, the doll lines that it carries, the website will be listed, like the resin colors they offer. Will they custom color resin? This will be a yes or no question. The link to the skin comparison photos, and the company logo. Let's see if we can click on another entry here. Yep, see we have the link to the company website, the lists of the resin colors the company offers. Now this is just the gem, by the way. And then, will they come with custom color resin? No, they will not. And of course, a link to their skin color comparison chart. Now if we click on this right here, it'll open up in a new page, and it will take you directly to the skin color comparison that they offer. And that's all for the doll finder, on how to use the doll finder. If you would like to stay updated about updates of the doll finder, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification to be notified of new videos. And remember, this project will not be possible without the doll community's cooperation in adding dolls and adding doll companies. So please feel free to add dolls, but please make sure the information is as accurate as possible. And thanks for watching.